So what is this narrative? Is it true? And if it's not, what will it cost us to live by a lie?
One problem with residential school denialism is that the term is used so broadly by academics and government that it's sometimes applied to things that are true. Earlier this year, a Vancouver area teacher was fired as a denialist for saying that most residential school deaths were due to disease.
Well, I don't think the word genocide is something that you would ordinarily use in regard to an educational program. But 4 years ago, what the Abbotsford School District told all students, including ones in kindergarten, that there was a mass grave in which there were all these children found. This was top-down manipulation of children.
So you've told me that you're not allowed to enter this school ground anymore. How did this happen?
On May 31st, 2021, news broke of the 215 murdered children. There were kids who had red hand paints on their face. Many kids were crying, and many were really angry. And the principal came on through the PA system, and he said, all the teachers have to stop what you're doing and talk about the news today. The kids, right away, they wanted me to get to the essence of this, which is that there were a lot of kids murdered, and this is terrible. And how can Canada fund something like this? Then kids started talking about priests and nuns murdering, and then they put them out in the snow to die. So I described what happened, and I talked about what the schools were designed to do, which is to educate those that died. Tragically, because kids did die at residential schools, did so from disease. There wasn't murder, there wasn't genocide. The teachers in Kamloops and anywhere else in Canada where they had residential schools didn't murder their students. All of a sudden, a look and two male vice principals came up, and they decided that I was an immediate emotional or physical threat to the students. And of course, they're using safety against me, that I was a threat to kids by telling them that all these children weren't murdered by their teachers. So I was walked out of the school, and I didn't get an explanation, and I haven't taught since.
You haven't taught since then?
No. To be directed to lie to children, that's something that I'm unable and will always be unable to do.
While Jim was fired for teaching historical fact, school boards across the country still uphold and repeat the false claims of Kamloops every year on National Truth and Reconciliation Day.